This is the Ford F-150 Platinum. It's luxurious, very capable, and loaded with more technology, interior space, and gadgets than a future shop. This one also has one very special feature under the hood, Ford's new EcoBoost V6 engine. The engine is new, the truck itself not so much. You already know that it's got a gigantic cab and a tough frame and a long history of sales success. What you might not know is how this new EcoBoost power plant works, what it's all about, and what it's like. So I took your questions from Twitter and in parking lots and at traffic lights to answer them in this video. Question 1. What is EcoBoost? Answer. EcoBoost is a new line of high-efficiency Ford engines that use turbocharging and direct injection technology to deliver the performance of a bigger engine with the fuel consumption of a smaller one. This is going to be a very popular new trend as shoppers demand ever-improving power output and mileage figures. Case in point, this F-150 uses a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 in place of a larger V8. The goal? Heaps of on-demand power when you need it and great mileage when you don't. Question 2. Is it powerful? Yes, this boosted 6 puts out 365 ponies and 420 pound-feet of torque. That's more than even the F-150's new 5-liter V8, and peak torque is available from just 2,500 RPM. That's about 2,000 RPM earlier than a comparable V8, and that translates to fantastic throttle response. Oh, and through completely responsible means, I can tell you that it's just as fast between a set of traffic lights as the F-150, with even Ford's massive 6.2-liter V8 under the hood. Question 3. Alright, this one comes from Twitter, and it's actually one of the most common questions I've been getting about this truck. Is it fast? Well, in a word, yes, but you've got to remember, although it's twin turbocharged, it doesn't mean Ford's trying to make this F-150 a rocket truck. It's got 365 horsepower, 420 pounds of torque. So what they're trying to do is give you the performance of a V8 engine with a reduced fuel bill in the process. Maximum torque here is reached by 2,500 RPM, power is liquid smooth, but at the end of the day, it's about as fast as a big powerful V8, but using less fuel to do it. Question 4. Will it lay a patch? Well, I don't condone such behavior, but yes, it certainly will. Question 5. Can you hear the turbochargers? Answer. Very, very faintly. In fact, this EcoBoost engine is really quiet and smooth. If you like the sound effects and rumble of a V8, you're definitely not going to find them here. Question 6. How does it feel towing a sailboat? Sailboat? What sailboat? The massive low-end torque and 6-speed automatic work to make towing a breeze here. On my watch, the Tester pulled about 3,500 pounds of boat and trailer up and over hills effortlessly at 100 kilometers an hour, often without downshifting. Nice powerful brakes too. There's a trailer brake controller built in, and towing capacity peaks at over 11,000 pounds, depending on the model you choose. Question 7. Does it have any cool features? Yeah, how's about heated and air-conditioned seats, a Sony stereo system with USB and Bluetooth connectivity, navigation, power adjustable pedals, a full-out driver computer, unique platinum badging, and plenty more. There's even a capless fuel filler system and these power-retracting side steps, but be careful, you might get them in the shin. Question 8. What does the horn sound like? Well, a horn. Question 9. How's the gas mileage? Well, after about 2,000 kilometers of highway, city, and trail driving, as well as a few hundred clicks of sailboat hauling over hilly terrain, my observed test average landed at an impressive 13.9 liters per 100 kilometers of regular fuel. It's no Prius, but this torque beast towing rig still managed to turn in mileage more comparable to a large V6 powered family crossover. That's also far less fuel than you'd be feeding a gas-powered V8 with this sort of power output. Question 9. How's all this fancy turbo engine stuff going to stack up when it's 10 years old? Well, Ford stresses that they put their EcoBoost engine through hell and back to ensure it will perform for the long run. They also worked with some of the industry's most recognized turbocharger manufacturers to ensure durability standards were met. With proper maintenance, there isn't much reason to expect this engine wouldn't be reliable, and if you're worried about it, just go with the standard V8 instead. Question 10. What F-150 variants can I get the EcoBoost engine in? The EcoBoost V6 is available on the F-150's XL trim level and higher, with an entry model XL 4x2 EcoBoost regular cab coming in around $24,000. A loaded Platinum Tester came in at well beyond double that figure. Want to check one out? The F-150 EcoBoost is available at dealers for test drives now. Thanks for watching.